Hey there, Lady Ray. How
John,
you how you doing?
what?
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 I just got I just got my face page. I
What?
went to the store.
You
I
got
went to
what?
I got a face page
A page
and a
on your
my book.
what? I got a phone. I
What
got
does it
this phone.
what does it do?
I don't know everything. I can't figure it out.
They say mine has a store on it. I'm trying to put money into it. But
I
it
don't
just
know. Mine. They say mine will answer calls, and it'll keep people from calling me if I don't. But they're still calling. They're still trying to call me all the time. Somebody's calling me. I don't know who they are. And it's something called Google keeps trying to answer the phone.
Oh, well this nice man, he said he's a prince from Africa and he has like $1 million and he wants to share it with me before he dies. I think he's pretty cool.
Well, what's he trying to do there?
I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't trust it. No, you can't trust it on the phone. No. My granddaughter said, "Don't trust them men on the phone." That's what she said.
Ay, 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 ay. Elderly people are so precious. Yes, they are. We love our elderly. We love our elderly
I spent
folks.
4 hours with this is true story, y'all. True story. An older lady, she was 75 years old, came in today. I spent 4 hours with her trying to make everything work right. And she had a safe link. We were doing ACP. There were problems, but her name was Karen, and she was a very nice older lady on a fixed income, a very low fixed income. And the other girl at the other register
I got a cookie.
that threw a fit about the upgrade fee, refused to buy a case for her daughter's iPhone 11, did not want to buy a charging block for the iPhone 11, was calling and making fun of the older lady whose name was Karen.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel bad for the people that name is actually Karen.
Yeah.
So how do you like my buddies over here? We're chilling, man.
Playing bridge.
What are we doing? Yeah, we're playing bridge.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I have a beef with these companies that.
Fix your background. That's bothering the shit out of me.
All right.
Your head just like changes.
All right, let's put it to the usual. Let's see here. I was hanging out with the homies. I was hanging out with the homies, man. Hey, Luke Tech Game, what's going on? Everybody, don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoy the content and you're here. So yeah, you enjoy the content. Subscribe to both of us. Both of our channels are in the link in the description down below. We got that join button for me. You can become a ninja and you'll get a cookie if you hit that membership button. Literally, a cookie will appear in your hand or in your mouth, wherever you want the cookie to be at tonight.
Hit the join. I dropped the link in the chat for iOS users because iOS users don't get the join button.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And don't forget,
let's say
guys.
Hello to the chat. Hello, chat. Hello, Dinosaur Dude, Richard Voorhees, Matt's Tech Review is a VIP. Joseph Bennett, the OG, Bobby Warren, Shay, the Queen of Steeler Nation, Kennedy, Chad Middleton, Robert Allen, another VIP in the house. How y'all doing?
Right. And if you really, really like us and you want to get our attention, you can throw them bills.
Dollar bills, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I might even do a little dance for you. Just saying. Um, elbow bump, good vibe. Um, so basically, my beef with the reason why we thought about this whole older people thing is I used to have a lot of people come into like Target Tech, and they used to go to Consumer Cellular, and they used to be on some wild plans, man. They used to be on like Verizon, paying buku amounts of money for one line. They'd be paying like $150 or whatever, and it wouldn't be unlimited.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like 500 minutes or something like that, and it'd be like not even unlimited data. And these tech companies, dude, they don't give a shit. Like if you're a paying customer and it's just coming out every month, literally these people are paying over $100 for one line, and they're sending a check in every month because that's like how they do.
Yep.
I love older people though, man. They're so like Lady Red was saying, they're so organized and neat, and
She had everything. Like, and she would live right behind the store. Like, there's a little community, apartment community behind, not far, not a couple of blocks behind the store. So she walked, and she came back. She had to go get some paperwork and came back. Everything is in a Ziploc bag, folded, organized. Like, I was amazed. Like, I wish, I hope, aspire to be at any point in my life that organized. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, she's a sweet lady. And I mean, part of what I was doing, I saw her income and she didn't buy a case. And I had to feel, because after I saw where she lived, her address, I knew she lived in that particular community. And it's like for low income older people, you have to be 65 or older to get in. And they take 33% of your income. This lady made like $850 a month. She's probably a career housewife, maybe worked a little while before she started having babies, and then was a career housewife, or maybe, didn't work a lot, because those at her age, in her generation, they didn't. That was not what they did. They stayed at home and took care of kids and the house and all that. And how dare that hateful is the word I'm going to use. I mean, she wasn't even trying to buy anything either. She was throwing a fit about the upgrade fee and calling this other woman a Karen. And the last time every time she comes in the store, she throws a fit about something. When they activated, they ordered their phones. We called them and told them they were there, and they didn't show up for 3 weeks and threw a fit because we didn't have them. Whose fault is that? Yeah. We called them. All of us called them like 3 times, and they wouldn't answer the phone. And then she comes in, left a comment, how you did the little survey, wrote a paragraph about how trashy we were and all this other stuff. Me in particular. And I was just like, oh, well.
No, she didn't.
She did. But yeah, the lady, and they take 33% of that $850. Oh, of course, the lady probably didn't have the money to buy the case. I was putting her with a free phone, and we're working on getting her that ACP discount to get her service down to $25 a month. And I mean, her phone was so old. She was with SafeLink, and her phone was so old it ran Android 6.
No.
It's a ZTE.
Yep. Dude, I've seen people on Verizon on a flip phone paying over $100 for one line.
Too. Yeah, recently.
It is disgraceful. It is disgraceful what these people do to these elderly people. And they'll just keep them on the same plan, don't even give a shit. You got all these younger folks that are paying, what, $30?
Yeah.
$40.
They come in the store all the time, and it'll be, one or a couple, and they'll be paying. They'll have, like, I won't forget this old lady. She had an S20. And their bill, he had a flip phone, She had an S20. Their bill was over $200 a month.
Yeah.
And all she seriously did with her phone, talk, text, email, Facebook, and the weather. That was it.
Or the worst part of it is like grandma wants to do something for the grandkids and the daughter, so everybody's piling on their service. So she's stuck with a flip phone or something like that, paying a couple $100, and everybody else has got leases and loans and everything on her line. They got 5, 6, 7, 8 lines. It's terrible, man. And they won't even they're like, oh, they won't even care about their phones. They break their phones like, oh, it's okay, granny got it, grandma got it. Like, that's horrible, man.
Yeah, I put her on ACP. We got her approval, but there was a problem with our system. She's coming back tomorrow, and we're going to try to push it through. But yeah, we're going to get her bill down to $25 a month. And but yeah, I mean, we see this all the time. They're coming in with, and we're talking 70, 80 years old with iPhone 11s, 12s, Pro Maxes, and they don't even know how to use them. They have no idea how to even use them. And it's because, the sales rep, talked them into it. They told them it was free, and then it's not free. They're paying extra on their phone bill for it. Or, because their grandkids told them they needed an iPhone or whatever. We hear that so much. My granddaughter said I needed to get an iPhone. When they insist on they
won't even say iPhone. Yeah. They'll say Apple. I need an Apple.
Or they don't know what an iPhone is. They'll walk in and they're looking down at the basic Android phones, and they're like, yeah, these iPhones? They don't even know what they are.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Like, this an Apple? And they'll like look around. They'll just look for the Apple sign.
Yeah. And I mean, my aunt, she is an iPhone user. She had for years, and I've been after her. I was after her for 2 years. She had the iPhone SE, the first generation iPhone SE. And I was after her for 2 years. About a year ago, she had to break down and get a new phone because hers ended up in the washing machine. And I had told her, I said, go to Verizon, because she's a diehard Verizon. I told her, I said, look at the iPhone SE 2020. I told her this a year ago. I said, look at the iPhone SE 2020, because she doesn't like the big phones. And it took her a while, but when she threw her phone in the washing machine, she finally did. And that's what she's using now. And she'll use it until she throws it in the washing machine.
Oh.
But
that's crazy, though, because they're like the best customer. Like, they might be a pain in the ass a little bit, because they're older a little bit, but like, that's just how they are, but
right.
Like, as far as like, serving them and making sure everything's right. Yeah. They tip,
A lot of them do, yeah. And this one, we've learned how to ask them, do you have a tablet? Or, depending on what kind of phone they've got. If they've got a Samsung, anything. Like, she had a Samsung tablet. I put her in with the Samsung A03 because it's going to have that same user interface. That's what it's going to be real familiar to you. So it's easier for them to learn how to use it. And she didn't like that ZTE. She didn't like it at all. She hated it. So, but she kept it for 6 years.
Dude, I used to have this one elderly lady. She used to come in and get me lunch or whatever, or get me soda or something. You want a Pepsi? She'd go next door because there was Chinese food next door. So
I have one lady. She's in her 70s, and we call her the corn lady. Because she likes to watch corn movies.
Oh, like kettle corn?
Yeah, like corn, like grown-up corn. And yeah. She comes in about once a month, and she tips like $20 every time. and she will like she'll lose her bookmark or something, or she'll download something stupid, sign herself out of Google. It took us months to make her understand the concept of a password. Like it took four of us, including a customer at one point. Customers were trying to explain the concept of a password to her because she would come in and say, "I need a password." What?
Yeah.
Well, every time I go to Amazon, it says it needs a password. I need a password. Yeah. But she has us put, corn movies on her phone. She went to Facebook.
Are they nice and hot and buttery and?
Bless her heart, she went on Facebook in this group. It's like a buy sell trade group, and she asked if anyone had those movies, DVD movies, for sale. She'd like to buy some. She got banned. She couldn't understand why. And then I said, all right, here we go. So I put, the one with the thumb, you know what I'm talking about? It's like Godzilla with a thumb. I put that on her phone because the other one, the corn shed, had too many ads, and she was like hitting those ads and downloading stuff. So I put the other one on there, and I have to bookmark it on her screen and change the bookmark title to Cute Kitty Videos. And I'm just like, we have to check it every now and then because she loses the bookmark. She's into some things.
Damn.
She's into some things. Like double stuffed Oreos, for example. Like those.
Man, this is corn movie. Yep.
Yep. So, yeah, true story.
Hey, stepbro. Hey, stepsis, is that you? Are you stuck? What? Nothing.
Who are you talking to?
Nothing. Oh God. Let's see here. That's what you call good customer service. Jesse Dominguez, welcome to the stream. Javon Sims, welcome to the stream, buddy. So, I don't know, man. Remember we were talking about these stores getting shut down. Those are the people that are gonna really be, really be affected, man. Really be like, because I know I can't stand automated calls and this and that and the third. I could just imagine them,
They call. Oh my God! Some of them. We have had a couple of them that we have had to just tell them to. There's one lady. She hasn't been in months, and I'm not complaining. It probably a year now, because I had to pretty much run her out of the store. She kept getting into her medicine because I noticed it was the first certain time of the month when she would do this, and it was when she would get her medicine refilled. Because she would get into her medicine and she would forget she had taken it and take some more. And then she would get into her phone and have all this junk downloaded to it, to the point like it would take me an hour to unload her phone, clean up her phone. Yeah. There would be so much, because it would lock up the screen. And she was coming in there for a while. I mean, she would come in every day like this. And I finally had to tell her, stop doing this to your phone. I'm not going to clean it out again. You're doing this. The phone is not doing it by itself. Stop doing this to your phone. I cannot keep doing this for you every day. Yeah. And now her husband comes and pays the bill. And I haven't seen her. So yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It was just a strange experience every time. Like they'd come in and you have to like load their phone up and all that stuff, load their minutes on there. You know, obviously it's a lot more automated and auto pay is a thing now. And
Yeah.
but let's see here. Trying to think of something. But
No, Robert Allen, she needed a password for because she was trying to go shopping online and get into these websites, and she didn't understand that she had to make an account because she didn't understand what an account was, and she didn't understand what a username and password were for these. She didn't get any of that. What's the nicest thing a customer's ever done for me?
that's a good question. That's a dang good question.
I've had customers buy me lunch. I've had customers on my birthday, and I was friends with her, and we went to high school together. She brought me like I love homegrown tomatoes. I eat them all summer long. Um, she brought me 2 tomatoes out of her garden for my birthday one year.
Mm.
Um, I've had customers that will just like give me money, and I've had them go get me coffee, like frappuccinos and stuff, and I've had um, bring me stuff. Like I posted on Facebook, like it was just a repost. Is all it was. It was a meme around Valentine's Day that says, "Girls don't want chocolates on Valentine's Day; they want crab legs." And I reposted it and said, "I'll take chocolate. I'm not that picky. I like chocolate. It's not a lie. I wasn't fucked up about it." They thought I was sad and brought me chocolate and jewelry. They have a custom Harley shop and they sell like this weird jewelry. And they brought me 2 rings and a chain. Looks like a bicycle chain, but it's a chain. And I wear the cat's eye ring every day. And chocolate. Yeah.
Mm.
It's on Lady Red and the Crickets.
Yeah, I've had it. Customers like if my car broke down or if I was taking the bus that day, they literally gave me a ride home. Like I was
Mhm.
closing up the shop, they were the last customer. Um, I remember I got robbed at gunpoint, and it was an elderly lady in there. She was like, you know, like she didn't get a gun. I was the one that put a gunpoint. You know, she was just there, like looking at the phones and shit. So, but she was really nice, and you know, went next door and got me something to drink because I couldn't leave because the police were there and they were freaking questioning me and all that stuff. So she was really nice. She actually stuck around. Like she didn't have to stick around. She could have just left after the fact, you know. But she was like, "No, I want to, you know, make sure you're okay." And it's cool.
I've had customers, like there's a couple of them, like people will get hateful with me. And I've had a few customers step up and be like, it's not her fault. She doesn't make these rules. You know,
Yes,
yeah.
the older people will always seem to stick up for you.
No, it's the younger ones. It's the ones that are like they're my age or maybe just a little bit younger. It's just some of my regular customers, and they'll be in there. It's a couple of them that'll do it, and they'll be like, "Don't yell at her. She didn't
Mm.
make this prices. You know, she didn't make these prices. She didn't make these rules. You know, it's not her you need to be yelling at. You don't need to be yelling at her at all. You know."
Yeah. So, I think we can maybe bring in the topic of the iPhone SE 2022.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, the
Is
big
that thing?
spare parts.
Oh God, I wouldn't say it's a big flop, but they are predicting a lot less units being pushed.
Yeah,
Um,
we don't even have it. Like Cricket has it, but we don't have it.
wow,
Yeah,
really?
my boss ain't even trying to order it.
It just seems like I don't know, man. They should have at least redesigned it a little bit different. Like, just give it a
I
little
really
bit
wish they'd have
something.
put it in a plus size.
Yeah,
You know, the plus.
yep.
Yeah, the 8 plus. with that dual camera and that glass back, that would have been nice. That would have been nice.
Because a lot of people, like, they got the SE 2020 or whatever, second generation, and they're happy with that. And it's not too far behind. It's not that bad of a phone. Like, it runs well. So, like, I don't know.
That's the older people that come in wanting iPhones. That's the one we show them first because of that home button.
Yeah. So who thinks because so in the chat right here, who thinks that the iPhone SE 2022, what's the reason why this thing is not selling as they predicted? They say they're going to be manufacturing about 20% less of these phones.
I'm going to make a cup of coffee because I feel myself getting fuzzy. Way too early to be fuzzy.
All right.
So I'm going to make a cup of coffee. Talk amongst yourselves about the spare parts phone. I will be able to hear you.
Gotcha. I'll make myself bigger. Let's see here till she gets back. Lindsay Edwards said, I never had the iPhone, but I had iPod Touch way back. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, they're saying that the iPhone's not selling. It's like it's not like sold out. I guess a lot of people thought that the iPhone 2022 is going to be sold out and you're not going to be able to find it. But it looks the same. Like, it looks the same as the other one. If you have the SE 2020, the 2022, I mean, what's the difference? Like, obviously, the A15 Bionic chip and blah, 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 blah. Justin says Apple overpriced the iPhone SE 3. Yeah, I'd say they was it 430, and the other one was what, 400? Was it when the 2020 came out? Let's see here. Patton the Apple Gamer, what's up going on? South Memphis Bro 27 says it's the same phone as last gen. Just put 2020 on the shelf and put 2022 on the label. Apple been doing it for years. Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing. They should have just done a little bit different tweaks to make it look different. Because you know how people are, right? If they'll do it to save face. They'll buy the different phone if you adjust the camera a little bit, if you make it look a little different, if you make the notch a little different, if you make the home button look a little different. So when they're showing their homies and they're chilling out with their people, you know what I'm saying, their phone, you can instantly tell. You be like, oh, that's a 2020 model. You gotta step yours up to 2022, because that's the whole Apple thing. Apple's, they got that notch still, that crazy looking notch on the iPhone 11 and 12 still, and 13, because it's iconic. They got the camera orientation, they got it in a triangle pattern on the back because it's iconic. It's the way it looks. You can tell automatically when you look at somebody's phone. You can be like, oh, that's an iPhone. You don't have to ask, you don't have to guess. So if you see that notch in the front, and if you see that triangle pattern in the back, it's whatever, Apple phone that they got going on. And they try to do that, they try to make you ashamed of not having one, or they try to make it so your friends make you try to get one. What's up, Mr. Carol Ware? Thank you for joining on in, buddy. My good buddy, my good old pal. So what I'm trying to say in a long-winded sentence basically is that the 2020 and the 2022, they're very, very similar. The 2022 can be as awesome as it wants. It can fly, it can do all sorts of things, but if it's not showing anything off that the other one can't do, people are not going to change over. But if you made it so the SE 2022 had something visually different about it, even if it was just the camera angle or the camera design or something on the back, something to make it look different, then people would be getting that phone just because of that. People are so vain nowadays. It's crazy how people are just so vain when it comes to that. You know, like people will drive to another city just to get the iPhone in the color they want. You know, like, but you know they're gonna cover it in a big old case, and the whole thing's gonna be in case, and you're not gonna be able to see, but just so maybe a little sliver of a color.
We had to go. We had to go to another store and trade our green 13 Pro Max with another store's gold one to keep the sale in our store.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
Keep this woman from going online.
All right, so let's see here. LG stepped out of the phone market. Yeah, I thought they've been done that. Let's see here. Let's see. The fact that the colors are the same, yeah, dude. If they would have done that green color that they came out with, if they would have done some kind of crazy color, I think that would have helped for sure.
Plus size.
It's literally too expensive and same design. Let's see here. Yeah, plus size, obviously. Just trying to read some comments here. What's up, dinosaur dude? They should have added Face ID on the SE3. Yeah, maybe.
They can add Face ID with an update. They just don't want to.
Well, they gotta have that front. They gotta have that front array thing to make it all like, you know, Apple-y or whatever.
Almost done with your coffee. It's dripping.
Wow, Red, interesting thumbnail. MTR kind of looks like a grandfather, LOL. Oh, like the grandfather. Mr. Caraware says, I buy what I like and can afford. If they want me to have the latest and greatest, they can go buy me that dang thing. That's how I feel, says Mr. Caraware. Let's see here. Lindsay Edwards says, iPhone just don't ever put good battery. They tend to have lower batteries, but they do with their software and everything like that. They optimize it and all that other stuff. So the iPhone, let's see here. Mr. Caraware says the iPhone SE 2022 should be 4.7 and 5.5 inch. I would be more inclined to buy it. 4.7 is too small. Oh my God, Mr. Caraware says, imagine Apple put 5,000 milliamp battery on one of their phones. Oof, that would be amazing.
I need coffee because I'm going to be editing.
Dinosaur Dude says, if LG stayed in the mobile and put out the Stylo 7, I would have had it and maybe had the Stylo 8. I don't know.
I have people swear up and down that I know there's a Stylo 7. We're like, no. Well, the internet said no. The internet said no. Okay. Topic 3.
Okay.
What's coming up? I just finished recording before we went live a new weekly show, Tech News This Week. A short, sweet look at tech news. And I found some stuff, y'all. I found some stuff that I didn't think I was going to find. Can y'all believe there is still Best Buy is passing off phones as old as the LG Stylo 5 as new, and people will buy it for like ungodly prices. The iPhone 6s Plus for $239. I can't get over that. Samsung A01s, LG Stylo 5s. Yeah. What's wrong with Best Buy? The Best Buy, the store, nothing. It's these deals. It's all about track phone brands. Simple Mobile and Total Wireless are the two that they're doing this with. And it'll be the full thing available. I've got to edit tonight. I just recorded it, so I've got to edit tonight, and I'm gonna have it thrown up on the VIP side tomorrow, probably evening, and on the main channel Wednesday. So, yeah. But I couldn't believe that. Like, they're still selling Samsung S9s. Yeah. And it advertised the SE 2022, but it was out of stock.
I see a lot of companies, they advertise these old phones that they probably bought on pennies on the dollar, and they'll advertise it with a plan that. So basically, they're just pawning off that old phone on you. I forgot.
Let's see. The Cricket retail store in my area didn't even want to look out for me when I wanted the Motorola 15G in sapphire blue. A Cricket customer since before Alcatel, a bastard child of AT&T. We can't get any more of the 15Gs. Blue oval. They gave us very, very limited quantity of those back in the summer at an ungodly, ridiculous price in store. Online, it was a great deal when you poured in. You could pay 2 months in advance and get it for $30. Then they made them free in February. 2 weeks into the month, out of stock nationwide. Yeah. And they weren't planning on restocking. They put out like a little memo, and I just happened to know it was like tiny little writing: out of stock nationwide, no restock. Yeah. Cricket will have the A53. I can't really talk about anything more than that. You got the 15G on eBay? I've got one. I love mine. That's what I've been recording all my videos with, is the 15G. Like, if you've seen like Jesse Dominguez, you're a VIP beginning. You're probably going to start seeing the 15G videos next week. I think I got that phone like the middle of February, so you'll start seeing those next week. What do we think of Nokia? I used to love Nokia. What about you, John?
Nokia, yeah. I like their style. For sure. Like, I like the branding.
I had that white one, that 3.1C. I didn't have any problems out of mine, but a lot of people did. I don't know. I didn't have any problems with it.
I don't know, man. I think I'm just lucky with phones, or maybe I just know how to like handle phones, or
yeah. I think a lot of problems people have with phones, they get these basic phones and they try to do too much with them.
Yeah, they try to push them too hard.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I know I pushed mine a little too hard, my 15G, which is on the charger. Done yet? Not quite. I pushed mine a little too hard. I pushed it to the limit just to see how far I could push it. I know what it will do and what it will not do. I'm used to my Pixel. It's got 12 gigs of RAM, and this one has 4. It's not the same. The Tensor chip, Snapdragon, difference. There's different phones. High expectations on the Pixel, not so much on the 15G. You know? What does Cricket need to port in a number? I'm leaving Straight Talk this week. Oh. Blood sacrifice.
It's funny.
You will need text. 611-611. Text that number, FOUR. Then you will get a return with 4 numbers in it. Match those 4 numbers to either your IMEI or your ICC ID.
Mm-hmm.
Then text N as in Ned, T as in Tom, P as in Paul, and wait for the response. You will get a 4-digit code. That is your transfer pin. Then call Straight Talk.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you update your zip code because there's no telling what it's going to be.
Then get a young hen, cut off its beak, get a couple frog toads, stir in the pot.
Yep. You will need to
Take that.
sacrifice your youngest apple.
Your youngest apple. Take a knife, plunge it in there like that, and then drip some of the blood onto your phone. There you go.
Yep. And chant the words successful port, successful port, successful port. Yeah.
Are you gonna stab us, John? No. Y'all gotta stab that like button though. Like the ninjas y'all are. I'm gonna
Stab
Speaking
and
of-
join. Get the exclusive content, get the early uploads, get it all.
I am gonna play the little commercial that Mill Hustles did for us.
Oh yeah. Tell us about that.
The Dingtone.
Dingtone. What's Dingtone do?
Here. Mill Hustles will tell you here.
It's 2022, and everyone and their mother is dealing with spam calls and spam text messages. So, why not get a second phone number you can give out whenever you're signing up for services or paying a bill so you don't have to deal with spam calls and spam text messages anymore? The solution is called Dingtone. Get a free real phone number that you can give out so you no longer get these spam calls and spam text messages. Download Dingtone for a real free phone number today, available on iOS and Android.
The 15G is not exactly a budget phone. It's a mid-range. It's not a budget phone. All right, I'm gonna pull up
Oh, I'm still
the
big.
Motorola website.
Oh no. We're all zoomed in. Hey.
Hey.
All right, there we go. Good chat. Sorry, everything was all. Oh, Lindsay Edwards said you guys are the best. Thank you.
Let's see.
Javon Sim says Dingtone does exactly what it says. It dings your tone, so you don't have to.
Moto 15G.
Oh, let me blow you up. Hold on, so we can see.
Let me get rid of this background. It blurs everything but my face. I don't.
What is that?
It's just where we were playing with the backgrounds the other night. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Moto 15G. That's the Ace, but it's basically the same phone. Look. Y'all see that price? That ain't no budget phone. I mean, I don't know what y'all think these phones are supposed to cost, but you get what you pay for. Number one, if you want cheap, pay for cheap. If you don't, if you only want to, spend 30, 40, $100, that's what you're going to get.
Oh, is everything inverted on the screen?
What?
I think you said it's inverted. Yeah, yours is inverted. Can you see that? Like, can you actually read?
I read it, yeah.
Yeah, you can read it. Let me see yours. yours is inverted somehow. Yep, yours is all inverted.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem to me.
I think you have the thing. Where is it at? Video. Mirror camera. You probably have mirror camera on.
Maybe.
If you go into the settings there.
Oh yeah, it is.
There you go.
Weird. That's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. There you go.
But yeah, I mean the Moto One 5G is not a cheap phone. I'm very sorry if that is disappointing to you. It's not a cheap phone. It's a good phone. You get what you pay for. You want good, you gotta pay for good. So,
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think that's why a lot of people get like a bad taste in their mouth because of the whole, iPhone. Obviously, the iPhone SE, the cheapest one, even the cheapest one is $400 something, right?
Yeah.
But the cheapest Android, it can be really cheap. And of course, you can't put a $50 Android phone up against a $400 iPhone.
No. But people think they can. People think they can come in the store and buy any phone and it's going to do the same thing. The $20 phone and the $200 phone are going to be just alike. The only difference is the price. That's not the case.
Right, because they see the screen size and they're like, oh, the screen size is about this. Because remember, back a few years ago, screen size was mostly the factor. The more expensive you got, the bigger the screen size, So, and it wasn't that much difference, It's like, oh.
I give you the freaking Dream as the perfect example. The biggest phone in the store.
Biggest piece of shit.
Android is more affordable. Lindsay Edwards. You priced one of these lately?
Well.
This is an Android. This is an Android phone. This is a $900 Android phone. Oh, you know what I did today?
What'd you do?
I meant to tell you about this today. So my boss, Mr. iPhone, right?
Yeah.
We've got these, we're having problems with the chairs, okay? Our hydraulics went out. We've got like office chairs, and the hydraulics went out and we sync, and pretty soon we're like, all the customers can see we're like this at the tables, right? And so we're trying to get new chairs, and he bought us ridiculous, like they're this tall. And so I told him, like, because we had some a while back that were good, and they would have lasted a lot longer if like somebody that used to work there leaned over in it all the time and broke it. And I told him that today. I was like, as long as you sit like a normal person in them, they're fine. They were good. I liked those. They were comfortable. So he couldn't find he couldn't remember where he ordered them from. So he flips it over to the label. I said, flip it back over, because he couldn't find, I said, I can Google Lens it. He said, you can do what? And Aaron was like, oh yeah, Google Lens. Because me and Aaron, we're both Android users, right? And he's like, what? And I was like, just sit the chair up. So he sits the chair up, and he's sitting there with his iPhone in his hand. And I pick up my Pixel 6 Pro, and I pull up my Google Lens, and I snap the picture, and it pulls it right up, right? The exact same chair on multiple websites. And I was like, here you go. He's like, how did you do that? He's like, this is an iPhone. And I said, and this is a Pixel. And Aaron's like, Google Lens. I wish I had been recording, but I wasn't. And he was like, what is Google Lens? And he was like, it's Google Lens. That's what Aaron kept telling me. It's Google Lens.
Can't you get Google Lens on an iPhone though? I believe you can download it.
He went to the App Store to look for it. I don't know if he found it or not. But he was like, you just take a picture of it. You hit Google Lens. Literally, that's what it is. Google Lens. You take a picture of it, and it searches for you from the picture. He was like, I have what? And he found the chairs. He found that he used the lens from my phone to find the chairs, and then he went to his phone to find the website. Buy the chairs, and we're getting new chairs. Finally getting new chairs. Oh, Joseph says we can't get it on an iPhone.
I can't. Okay. Yeah, lens on. I mean, I know obviously there's Google stuff you can get like. Because
Yeah,
I
we
use
people all the time use Google Photos for cloud storage.
yeah, or Chrome because I can't stand Safari.
I made you a video.
Really?
I did.
Oh,
I
I
made you
won't
a
watch it.
Google video. How to Google like Lady Red.
Oh, I thought you. Okay,
You got all excited, didn't you?
I did. I was like, oh, video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Made you a video.
Mm.
It's a Google video.
Oh, you're so naughty.
Some
Yes.
typing. There's some typing in the video, and I touched the screen.
Oh, tell me
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. I touched phones.
Oh, oh my god.
There's
Getting
some
all stuff.
uploading, some downloading,
Oh,
app switching.
God. I need to pour some water on me.
And there's even copy and paste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make me so randy.
Yeah, Josephine, you can use a lot of Google's apps on an iPhone. You can definitely do Google Drive and Google Photos. We have lots of customers. My daughter uses Google Photos for her photo storage. Yeah.
Mm. Urban says I got a Moto 15G UW8.
Yeah.
Got its issues. It gets a little glitchy every now and then and freezes.
I've noticed when my battery starts getting really low, that's when it gets kind of weird. Yeah.
Mm.
I had another phone that was like that too when the battery got low. That Nokia. When the battery got low on that thing, oh my God, forget about it. Just forget about it. What phone, Lindsay? This phone? This is a Pixel 6 Pro. Borgranta says they've been able to use Google Lens on the iPhone SE 2020. Yeah. I use Google Lens. I use Google Docs. I use Keep Notes. A lot of people get really, really weird about Google, but it's something that's already in my phone. It's in my laptop. It's in my desktop at work that I can't download anything extra to. So it's really convenient for me to use when I'm working across multiple devices.
Mm. Oh, did I show you the
No, it hasn't.
Dude, talk about a knife.
That's a killing stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like as big as my freaking face.
Yeah.
And in my state, 4 inches or 4 fingers is the length that you can actually carry. So this thing is way. But dude, this is the heaviest knife I've ever had in my life. It's crazy. I love it. Look at that sheath. Comes with the fire starter.
In Tennessee, it's nothing unusual for somebody to be walking around with one of those strapped to their hip.
Really?
Yeah.
Shave with that knife, MTR. Oh yeah, it's shaving sharp. It's shaving sharp, for sure. Then they sent me the little boy too. So both knives were like $200 something, man. This is the little one right here. Little boy. This is the unboxing knife right here that I'm gonna have. So yeah.
Blue Oval Cricket's the store is not allowed to change the price of the actual phone. There's no markup. Let me break down the pricing to you. The price of the phone that's dictated by corporate, plus sales tax based on your state and local rule, plus activation fee of $25. Whatever that comes out to. So that's how that breaks down. But the actual store, there's no way they can change the price of that phone. The upgrade price of the Moto 15G is and has always been $259.
All right, guys, we're closing in on about an hour, so got about 5 minutes left. If you have a pot of gold just sitting there, or money burning a hole in your pocket, go ahead and throw that in the super chat. We won't mind. We promise. And if you want to see Lady Red sneeze some more, hit that join button down below for her on if you're on hers.
Join and become a VIP, get exclusive content, day early uploads, everything you get a day in advance, and you get to hang out with me at work with Lady Red and the Crickets.
Yeah, no, it's got 55 minutes. We got a little timer thing on our 55 minutes, so we got about 4 minutes. We'll cut it off in an hour. Excuse you. Oh, Jesse Dominguez says, I'm
It's that
sorry.
time of year, y'all. In Tennessee, everything is blooming right now. Are the prices in store the same as online? No. Online is corporate sponsored, and they like to, stick us without the comfort and courtesy of lubrication. So, yes, the cricket videos is on the VIP. You got to pony up 99 cents for that. Dinosaur dude.
There you go.
99 little old cents.
Oh no, not 99 cents. What am I gonna do?
Bless your heart.
Bless your soul.
In the true Southern sense of the phrase, bless your heart.
Thank y'all to the 37 of y'all that are watching. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, they're not really marked up though, Blue Oval. They're not marked up. They are marked down. Let me tell you how marked down they are. And this is a sneak peek at the tech news this week. One little tidbit. Cricket's got the Samsung A32 for $169. Go to Metro, you're going to pay $289. Go to Best Buy for a total wireless or simple mobile deal, $299. If you get a service plan with it, you get $40 off. Still not $169. Who's marking what up?
Javon Sims says, what? Bless your soul.
Robert Allen, buy it from eBay then, but be careful who you buy it from because you never know. Read those reviews. I've seen a lot of phones come from eBay that still have the lock screen on them. Yeah. I've seen some fake phones come out of eBay too.
Lindsay Edwards with them eyes. She throwing the gold out there. The bag with the money. Secure the bag. Let's see here. So what's the hashtag for the night, Miss Lady Red?
Hashtag.
We should do something for the elderly.
Let's thinking. Hashtag.
Old folks rule.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Javon Sims, you're just going to have to wait until Tech News Daily.
Or what do older people say? Like, for younger people?
Shut the hell up.
Yeah. Dang on whippersnappers.
I've never been called that. Damn kids.
Yeah. Those damn youngins.
I hate it when they call me young lady, though. And I'm like, I am neither.
Young lady. Hey, Lindsay Edwards popping my cherry tonight with a 99 cents donation with the sticker saying money with the money mouth face. Thank you, Lindsay Edwards. I really appreciate you. So,
get off my lawn. Get out of my yard. Huh?
Oh yeah, dude. I used to live next to this elderly dude or whatever, and that's all he did was that lawn work, man. That He always bugged me. Like mine would get a little bit too, like a little bit long. Dude, he'd start getting on that phone with the housing commission and all that stuff, man. Like, dude. And dude, every time I'd go to work, he'd just be out there spraying his damn. We'd be in the middle of a drought. He'd be out there just like, dude. Yeah, man.
I'm still not. I'm really just. I'm barely a lady. I'm really not a lady. I just like pretend to be for TV. If you met me in real life, you realize I am a foul-mouthed, bitter old hag.
Cuts like a sailor. There you go. Joseph Bennett. Old folks are cool. They are. Yes, they are. All right. So, guys, you are amazing. You are wonderful. If somebody hasn't told you that today, they're doing something wrong.
I'm still stuck on this markup thing. I don't know how they marked them up. They're $2.59 plus tax and activation. Period. Thank you, Lindsay Edwards. There is not a markup. That is the price.
Lindsay Edwards.
Thank you so much for watching. If nobody's told you how cool you are today, I'm telling you now, you are so freaking cool. And you look so pretty today.
Oh. And if anybody tries to tell you different, don't let them. Tell them MTR said I'm awesome. Yo. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.